Hello, everyone. This is Ed, also known as the Angry Old Man to his sons, coming to you with my 97th TTM video. TTM stands for Through the Mail, where we send autograph requests out to famous people, whether they be athletes, actors, whomever, and hopefully get our stuff sent back to us, preferably signed, and not get the dreaded envelope where the cards or the items are put back in unsigned, or you get the yellow slip. Hope everyone's been doing well and having a good summer so far. Hope everybody who went to the National enjoyed it. Sounded like a lot of fun. I'd like to get to one day. Maybe I will. I don't know, next year's what, in Chicago? We'll have to see. And hope everyone is enjoying the start of the Olympics and all that. Today I will share 3 TTMs that I got through the mail, 3 returns, a couple of pickups, a shout out to a great channel, and a VR for Rob, a commenting collector. There he is. Great Minnesotan, great YouTuber, great person. I like him. He's got a good style of humor that I enjoy. He's got a great collection of cards, those non-sports cards. Love them. Has them in the pack still, too. That's great. All right, let's get out with the shout-out first. Today I'll shout out a channel. Always try to shout out at least one. This guy's a veteran, one of the favorite sons of Nebraska. It's not Tom Osborne or Bob Kerry or Bob Gibson. He's one of them. Vintage Card Steve, one of the favorite sons of Nebraska there. He's got a great channel, plenty of vintage cards. Does super spotlights on players. You really enjoy his stuff. Does great hobby talk. Just a really all-around good guy, too. All right, today I'll come up with the pickups first that I got. 2 more from my 1964 Giants set. First one here, Galen Cisco. He's one of the short prints. Got a nice Met uni on there. And the second one is another short print. This one I got graded, though. It's Bob Friend of the Pirates. Both of these cards were about $20 each, so I really got a good deal on them. I'm down to 4 now for the whole set. Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Sandy Koufax, and Bill Moose Skowron. So, plugging along. If I see them at a good price, I'll get them. If it's not a good price, I'm not going to spend a ton of money on them. All right, let's get through the TTMs. This first one came all the way from Texas. Took 18 days. There was no fee. I sent it to the Rock City Trash Pandas. Love that name. 1 card. 1 return. Catcher Dan Billardello. The old Pirates uni, one of his teams that he played for. And Mr. Billardello was kind enough to send this back. A little bit about him, as I like to do about each player. Dan James Billardello, born May 26, 1959, in Santa Cruz, California. He's 65. He played his career from 1983 to 92. Played with the Reds, the Expos, the Pirates, the Padres were all the teams he played for. He had 204 in his career, 18 homers, and 91 runs batted in. He was drafted in 1978 in the first round by the Los Angeles Dodgers and is a current coach with the Rock City Trash Pandas. So thank you, Mr. Billardello. The second one came from Florida. Beautiful Florida, especially in the winter. 2 of 2. That's Mr. Mike Stanley. Signed that nice Donruss card there. And he signed the scorecard. Get him on the stand there. 2 of 2. This one took 3 weeks. There was no fee, and again, it came from Florida. Robert Michael Stanley, I guess it goes by his middle name, born June 25th, 1963 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He's currently 61. His career lasted from 1986 to 2000, so he had a long career. Played with the Rangers, the Yankees on a couple of occasions, the Red Sox on a couple of occasions, the Blue Jays, and the A's. Oakland A's, I don't know, Sacramento, Vegas, wherever they're going to go. He attended the University of Florida, and he still holds the University of Florida's career records for runs scored and RBIs in college baseball. He's also a member of the University of Florida Hall of Fame. He's the guy that caught the last no-hitter of Nolan Ryan's career on May 1st, 1991. He also hit the first ever grand slam in Rangers history against the Twins on June 27th, 1987. After his, after his career, he became a minor league coach. Did some of that. He also coached his son Tanner's Maitland, Florida's Little League team, which in 2005 made the Little League World Series. One of his son's Tanner's teammates was a young man by the name of Dante Bichette Jr., same guy who was Dante's senior son and also Bo's brother. Both Mike and Dante Sr. were assistant coaches on that team. For his career, he hit .270, 187 homers, 702 RBIs. He's a one-time All-Star in '95, and also won a Silver Slugger Award in '93. So thank you, Mr. Stanley, for the 2 returns. This third one came all the way from Mississippi, and it's an 8x10. This guy is a college football Hall of Famer. He also played in the major leagues, chose baseball over football, and that's Mr. Jake Gibbs. He's wearing number 12 there, excuse me, and he inscribed it College Football Hall of Fame. I don't know what year, I can't see, he put the year on it. And 1960 Sugar Bowl he put on there, I guess that's they were playing. Mississippi won 21-0, beat LSU as he put on there. So that was nice of him, I didn't ask for that. This took 28 days, there was no fee from Mississippi. Let's get a little story about him. Mr. Jerry Dean Gibbs, better known as Jake. I couldn't find out why. Born November 7th, 1938 in Grenada, Mississippi. He's currently 85. He played both football and baseball at the University of Mississippi. As you can see, he was a quarterback. One of the more famous plays he was involved in college football history occurred on Halloween night, 1959. He was a punter. Mississippi was leading LSU 3-0, and he was a punter too. He punted the football, and Billy Cannon got the ball at the 11-yard line and took it back 89 yards for a touchdown. It was the game's only score. A very famous play, and many people felt that was what helped Cannon win the Heisman Trophy. In the 1961 NFL Draft, he was selected by the Cleveland Browns, and over in the American Football League, the AFL, he was picked by the Houston Oilers. He wound up signing with the New York Yankees for a $100,000 signing bonus. He was actually signed as a third baseman and a shortstop before being converted to a catcher. Excuse me. Played his whole career with the Yankees from 1962 to '71. He was a backup to guys by the name of Yogi Berra, Elston Howard, and Thurman Munson. So pretty good players to back up. In the offseason, he coached at Mississippi, and he also helped mentor a young quarterback, from Mississippi by the name of Archie Manning while he played there. After his retirement, he became the Mississippi baseball coach, and he was also a football recruiter. He took Mississippi to the 1972 College World Series and was named Coach of the Year in both 1972 and '77. He retired in 1990 with 485 wins, which was then a record at the school. His number was retired by the University of Mississippi. In 1995, he was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame, so I guess that's 95. Hit .233 for his career in major leagues, and 25 homers, 146 RBIs. So, yeah, good long career. Hey, played longer than I ever played. And now, let's get to the VR for Rob at Commenting Collector. He wanted us to show our trashiest cards. Well, I don't know if I have any trashy cards, but I got well-loved cards. These cards are, very important to me because they were once my dad's. Back in 1969, he was, I think, 15, if I'm not mistaken, and he was a big Mets fan, and they won the World Series that year. So he tried to keep his Met cards, and these are the '69 Met cards. This is Cal Kuntz. He's got some rounded corners there on his card. And Danny Frisella, he's got some, obviously, you can see some paper loss there on the side. Got some rounded corners as well on the back there. I don't know what my dad did. And here's Ed Charles. The '69 card, you can see he's got some, like tape my dad put on there. Top and the bottom, and trimmed it a little bit. I don't know what he did with the sides. He kind of, I don't know if he cut them or whatever, but. And here we got Al Weiss. More damage up there, and tape on the side. I don't know what he was doing there. And again, the rounded corners. So Loved those. Maybe he liked round. I don't know. He never explained it to me. Nor did I ask, really. Here's Art Shamsky. He's got a little paper loss on the side and the usual rounded corners. And Ron Taylor. Got a lot of paper loss there. More tape. Must have taped it on the wall or something. I don't know where he put it. And last but not least, the World Series MVP, Don Clendenin. Well, the 69 car, he's with the Expos, and he's got paper loss on the side there. A little tape mark over there. Some paper loss on the bottom. He didn't have rounded corners. So those were the cards that I don't call trashy. And I haven't seen anybody's trashy cards. I've seen well-loved cards, and that's all they are to me, well-loved, because they were my dad's, and he was a big baseball fan. He got me involved in baseball, and those are some of his cards that he still left. He always liked to claim, oh, you know, my mother threw out my cards. Stop that. He threw them out. All his friends threw them out when he probably went to, like, college or got jobs or whatever and moved out. I don't need these. You know, him and his friends, the older guys, they jeez, always loved to say how their mother threw their cards out. Sure she did. They threw them out and they didn't know it. I used to tease him about that. You threw the cards out. Don't blame Grandma. Until you get a good laugh out of it. So that's it. My returns, my VR for Mr. Rob at Commenting Collector. Go check him out. Check out Steve, too. Rob's running the contest till the end of the month if you want to get in it. Good prize. eBay gift card. He's got some other prizes as well, so get on in it. It don't cost nothing. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, hit the like button anyway. Who's it going to hurt? If you're new to the channel, maybe you'd like to subscribe and see what else comes out eventually. And even if you didn't like it, subscribe anyway. It doesn't hurt, and you might have something you like in the future. I hope everyone's doing well. Stay safe. Be kind to one person at a time, because that's the way the world gets to be better. Hope your baseball team is doing well as well. Tonight, we're going to say goodbye to, or good night to, my brothers and sisters in the country of Panama. God bless y'all. Love everybody.